Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. And I have a lot that I want to talk about today, a lot that occurred since the last time I uploaded a video. First of all, I want to address something that you may notice as you watch my video. One of the side effects of the chemo, well, I look at it as a side effect because it's affecting my speech. I didn't notice it until yesterday that I had started stuttering a lot. I was at a doctor's appointment and she was asking me a lot of questions. And as I answered the questions, I either was stuttering with my speech or I couldn't recall something in my memory. And so she asked me if I was having chemo fog, and I said, I guess so, because it's affecting my speech. And so if you notice that, that's what's going on. But anyway, the last time I made a video, I was getting ready to prepare for my last and final treatment. I'm going to show you some of the footage from when I completed my treatment. They go through this procedure of ringing the bell when you have your final chemo. Most people think that once you're cancer free, you ring that bell, but I found out through my cousin, who's a nurse, that wasn't true. That when you finish your last round of whatever treatment, whether it's radiation or chemo, that's when they ring the bell, because you're done getting that chemical in your body. And that this entire time I was focused on dealing with cancer, but my journey really has been dealing with chemo. And the cancer, I don't even remember what the cancer may have been doing to my body. I remember when I first went to the emergency room because of the mass that was protruding from my left pelvic, and it was hurting. And I was taking ibuprofen for the pain every 8 hours, and so that's what sent me to the emergency room. But that was the only symptom. Well, the fatigue and the tiredness, but that was the only thing that was coming from the cancer that affected me. It wasn't until I started taking this chemo that all of these things started happening. But anyway, from the last video that I made, I was talking about looking forward to this last treatment, and I thought that the last treatment was going to be probably a little easier, because treatment number 5, my doctor had reduced the amount of chemo, because I was receiving 2 chemo drugs, and one was stronger than the other. That one required 3 hours to dispense through the medication through the drip bag, and the other one only required 30 minutes. So she reduced the amount from the stronger chemo and on the 5th treatment, and on the last treatment, she completely just didn't give me the 3-hour bag. She said basically that I didn't need it anymore. The chemo I had gotten enough chemo, and that chemo was really, really, really impacting my body. And this was one of the reasons why I didn't make a video, because even though I only received the chemo that was the smaller dosage and also less powerful, it did something to me as well. What I experienced was still fatigue and just no energy, just dizziness, and didn't want to get out of the bed. And I couldn't talk to anybody on the phone. I didn't answer calls. I was just in a dark place. And one of the things I want to address about that is when you're in that dark place, you don't really know that you're in it until you start coming out of it. And being in that dark place just had my mind consumed on what was going on in my body. I developed neuropathy in my fingers and my feet as a result of the chemo. All of my fingers, there's a lot of the darkness and behind my nails from the chemo. It created these dark spots on my head. It's affecting my speech. I usually have low energy, but that is what it is. And it happened during that time. And I thought I was in my head about what was going on in my body. So it kept me in that dark space. And I was hard on myself for not being able to come out of it like I thought I should have, knowing that a lot of times your thoughts and what you think about has a lot to do with what you go through. But I didn't anticipate chemo being this hard on my body. And forget about the cancer. The chemo was the real demon because it did a number on me. But I'm coming back out of it. This is the week after. Today is Thursday, I think the 8th or 9th, either one. But the last week, Monday, the 29th is when I had my last round. But that smaller dosage of chemo still impacted me. I still smell it in my skin. I smell it in my head. My head sweats a lot. And when I have hot flashes and the sweats just come out of my scalp, and when it does, I smell the chemo. I smell it if I just wave my hand by my face. I'm smelling the chemo constantly. And, making me tired, making me just dizzy. It's a lot that it just consumed on my body. But the good news is it's on its way out. You can't live here anymore. And I refuse to let you. I got up this morning. I was just feeling like I need to take my life back. So I got up and I did my prayer and my meditation. And when I tell you, that empowered me and made me feel so good about getting back in the swing of things, getting my life back and moving the residual effects of this chemo out of my life, because it has taken up too much space. This is January, and that chemo, I was diagnosed in August for this cancer, August 13. So actually not August 13, that's when I went to the emergency room, but it was August 28th, I think, when the diagnosis finally came in. But as September, October, November, December, this is January, this is month 5. I'm going into month 5, so it's been 4 months. And it just took me on a roller coaster, and I'm coming out of it. Like I said, I was in a dark space. I didn't answer calls. I didn't hardly see anybody. I just was trying to deal with cancer, chemo, not cancer. Even though cancer was the cause of me having chemo, that chemo was the culprit. So anyway, I'm coming back to myself. I'm so thankful and grateful. My focus now is getting my health back, fully being functioning, talking, and breathing. Thank God for allowing me to see another day and to work my way back. I still have some more things to do. Like on the 15th, I go to have a CAT scan to see, let my doctor see what's could be left in the body, but I'm claiming nothing left. And then, well, the CT scan is on the 15th, but my appointment is on the 28th. And then from there, she'll schedule when I have my surgery to, you know, have the hysterectomy. But I have nothing but high hopes, nothing but big dreams, nothing but positivity. To feel this good after being in that dark space, I just can't believe it, but it is. And then my head is sweating right now. I decided to do the video with my head like that, so just like it is, so you all can see what it looks like. If I've already made a video before. My hair is beginning to grow back and it's coming in completely white. That's amazing to me. Is that not gray, but white. You can't see it closely, but there are little strands of gray to the top, and I mean white to the top, and some in the back. My mom says you can see it better in the back, but I see it up here on top. And I'm looking forward to seeing what that looks like when it fully comes in. But I want to say my focus now is to stay focused and to keep God, prayer, and meditation at the forefront of my being, because we live external lives as human beings. We navigate through life through our 5 physical senses, our seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and touching. But we have 6 internal senses too. And you use those senses. People aren't aware of them because they're not visible. But it's like your memory, your imagination, your perception, your will, your reasoning. I know I didn't name all 6, but those are internal senses. And we have to learn how to use those senses to help navigate our internal world. So what goes on inside mentally, it affects what goes on externally. Your thoughts are like seeds, you know. What you think about, you bring about. What you plant, those seeds in your mind, it comes out as your life. What's going on in your life is based on what you think about all the time. And so my focus is to focus, my purpose is now to focus on being sure that I'm a person that exhibits love, that exhibits gratitude and appreciation. And I'm so thankful that I'm claiming that I've made it through, that God has helped me make it through this, and I'm just climbing my way back up to where I need to be, and so I can focus on what He put me here to do. It has been a journey, and I'm still on the journey, and I am just at a loss for words. I'm so thankful that I'm feeling better physically. I made my smoothie this morning. I made a smoothie from moringa powder, and I know that I have to work on my eating healthier foods and taking natural herbs and products to help build up my metabolism. And it's an uphill journey, but I am enjoying the rest of the journey. I just want to thank everybody who has been supporting me through this process, who's been calling, who's been sending me texts, who's been dropping by, and I'm just so grateful for the love and the support that you've shown me through this process. I know there are a lot more things that I want to talk about, but I didn't write them down, and I just wanted to hurry up and make a video to thank you guys and to keep you, show you the progress that I've made. I don't want to keep saying but I'm trying to, is a little cloudy, and I'm trying to gather my words. Like the woman said, I have chemo fog, but I needed to make this video to allow my viewers, subscribers to see what's going on in my life. I'm going to finish my smoothie. I'm going to work on editing this video, getting it up so you guys can see, and some other projects that I'm back to doing. Just being grateful that I'm here to continue with this. I know as soon as I finish and sign off on this video, I'm gonna say, oh, I forgot to talk about that. But I'll put it in the next video so you'll see. I'm just struggling right now with my words. So thank you for my words. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing to the video. Thank you for supporting me in this efforts. And until next time.
Oh, you want to say
I
something?
just want to say thank God that this part of the journey has come to an end with the chemo. The next journey is the surgery, but I'm going to celebrate all 2 cycles. And then I want to thank my family, everybody for coming out, supporting me, everybody that helped me through this roller coaster ride.
On a journey.
That's okay. Through the journey, and it's not over yet, but the biggest part of it is gone. And thank God for this. I'm ringing this bell in celebration of that. You gonna say something? Get that close.
It's hard to tell she's a ladybug, but she is.
Mm-hmm.